everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so happy to be back making videos, and this video today is actually very near and dear to my heart. It's going to be all about first trimester must-haves, what my first trimester must-haves are, and I'm actually 13 weeks pregnant at the moment, so I just got out of my first trimester. I also have an 11-month-old at home. So it's safe to say that this pregnancy has been much harder on me than my first. I really struggled really bad in this first trimester, and so I'm very happy to be making this video, sharing with you guys things that really helped me in case you are going through the same thing. So I'm just gonna get into it. I'm gonna share what all of my must-haves were for my morning sickness and exhaustion and just everything that comes with the first trimester. So getting right into it, I'm gonna start with this. This is a pretty basic thing. If you're in your first trimester, I'm sure that you've heard of this or your doctor has told you of this, but it's vitamin B6 and it's supposed to help with nausea. I found that this did help. It didn't get rid of my nausea at all. Honestly, nothing can completely get rid of your nausea, I feel like. But it did make it so that I was able to eat a little bit more. It was a little more manageable. And it helped with my throwing up as well a little bit. So the one that I have is just the brand called Solgar. I'll see if I can link it, but it's just 25 milligrams. And so what I would do is I would just take one tablet and cut it in half, and I would take a half every like few hours or so, probably like a total of 4 times a day. I would do it also specifically like a little bit before I wanted to eat something, just so I could keep the food down and it would help me a little bit. I do recommend trying this if you are experiencing morning sickness really bad. I know that it works for some people, it doesn't work for some people, but I do think it helped me, and so I would definitely recommend just trying it out and seeing if it helps you. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is this ginger supplement. I feel like ginger is very well known for helping all kinds of stomach issues, specifically nausea. It's also something that I feel like is like a very widespread thing when you're in your first trimester, is to try ginger. Personally, ginger tea and all of those things, they didn't really help me, and just like eating straight ginger, it really didn't help me that much. I hate the taste of ginger personally, so if anything, it would make me feel more nauseous. So what I did was I actually got a ginger dietary supplement, and it's just a pill, and so I would take it a few times a day, just whatever the instructions said. And I do think that it really helped to just settle my stomach. Again, it didn't completely get rid of my nausea, but it just settled my stomach for a certain amount of time and would just give me a little bit of relief, which was like so nice in that time where it was just so bad. So I will link this as well if I can find it. I believe I just got it off Amazon, but it's the brand Gravel. And it's a ginger dietary supplement. And so it's literally just ginger in a pill. And I found that it was so much easier to just swallow a little pill like that. They're not big at all, they're really small, instead of just eating straight ginger, because I hate the taste. So if you are like me and you really hate the taste of ginger, I would recommend trying these supplements. I really like them. My next little must-have is actually this little breakfast shake. Something that I learned very quickly this time around is that when I woke up, I would usually have to just tend to my daughter right away. And so I wasn't putting anything in my stomach when I woke up, and that was what kind of set me up for disaster for the rest of the day and just made my nausea so bad and uncurable. So what I learned really quickly is that the second I woke up, I had to put something in my stomach. The problem was that when I woke up is when I usually felt the most nauseous, because I had gone all night without eating. So having actual food to eat during that time, I would just throw it right back up. So I learned that having a little shake, like a protein shake or a breakfast shake, something like that, was so essential for me, because I could immediately put calories in my body so my nausea wouldn't get too bad, but I would keep it down and I wouldn't throw it back up because it was just liquid. So the ones that I use are the Carnation Breakfast Essentials Nutritional Drink. I just really liked these. It's not necessarily like a protein shake. It is more of a breakfast style drink, which is why I liked it. But it has 240 calories, 10 grams of protein. And so I just would drink one of these the second I woke up before I did anything. And it helped so much. I think that that is such an important thing when you are going through the first trimester and you are super sick, is that you need to put food in your body to keep yourself from throwing up. but most of the time you're so sick that you can't put food in your body. So it's such a rough thing to go through. So I highly recommend trying this out if you're experiencing the same thing, and just doing this first thing when you wake up, and it helped me so much. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is this liquid IV hydration multiplier. Again, I had a really hard time even keeping water down this pregnancy. So I was always very dehydrated. I found just straight water in general, the taste of water when I was going through the first trimester tasted really gross to me, and it made me feel very nauseous when I would just drink it plain. So I started putting these in my water for honestly the taste, and then a bonus is just that it is a hydration multiplier, so it keeps you extra hydrated, especially if you are throwing up a lot. You really want to keep hydrated. And so I found that this was just great for all of that. The taste is super amazing. The flavor that I get is the strawberry flavor, which I loved so much. And I just love this. It helped me out a lot. I think, again, it's really important if you're having trouble keeping things down to stay hydrated, but it's also impossible to stay hydrated if you can't keep anything down. So just having these little hacks and things that you can do that won't make your nausea worse, but will help with the symptoms, I think are key to getting through the first trimester. So any kind of hydration multiplier, powder, anything you can put in your water, I think is going to be really essential. So those are all of my must-haves that I've used in the last couple months to get through the first trimester. I really hope that this helped you out, that you can try out some of these and see if they work for you. And I'm definitely praying for you if you are going through the first trimester and experiencing the morning sickness and everything that comes along with it. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'm so happy to be feeling better and to be back making these videos again. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.